Hello and welcome to the mains PYQ discussion by Neenv. This is a 10-mark question from 2018 on the thoughts of Mahatma Gandhi. So this is a question that is not just historical in nature, it has an ethical dimension to it. These are thoughts that you will learn in your GS4 paper as well, so you can use that knowledge here. So we have brought in significant points covering almost all the ideologies that Gandhi had, or what we can call as Gandhianism in general in this question. See the question, throw light on the significance of the thoughts of Mahatma Gandhi in present times. So the thoughts of Mahatma Gandhi has to come and its significance in present times have to come. We'll start by talking about Gandhi, the most influential figure of 20th century. So Gandhi has been selected to be the most influential figure by many parametrics, by magazines like Time. But we just have to give it as a statement because he was indeed one of the most famous Indians of all time and the most influential figures of 20th century. And we'll give him the salutation that India gives the father of the nation in the introduction itself. Then we'll come to the ideologies, the main part of the question. So ideology and its significance. So non-violence is one. Gandhi's Ahimsa principle. We have adopted it in nuclear policy, the no first use policy. Even in United Nations, this is from India's perspective, this is from global perspective. We are adopting the principle of non-violence. See the UN symbol, you can see a dove there. Dove represents peace, non-violence. Now Satyagraha, this mode of protest, this is done even today. You take any developed democratic country, Satyagraha as a mode of protest is adopted there, especially in India. Then Swaraj and Swadeshi, the ideology of Charka that Gandhi always carried. Now see the ideology of Atmanirbhar Bharat or Make in India. It's the same thing. Gandhi Swaraj or Swadeshi. Gram Swaraj, self-sufficient village democracy. That was Gandhi's idea of state. Through Panchayat Raj implementation, what we did is the same thing. It is part of our directive principle. It is still relevant. It is part of deepening democracy, the process of deepening democracy. Unification of the masses. Now, this is something Gandhi did after he came to India in 1915. Its contemporary relevance is seen through leaders like Martin Luther King in America, Nelson Mandela in South Africa. So they understood the importance of taking everyone together, and that's a Gandhian principle. Then the idea of secularism that Gandhi promoted. So Indian secularism is different from West, and the Gandhian secularism is similar to that, where you follow a principle distance and you treat every religion equally. So that's also there, relevant in contemporary times. Gandhian socialism. So Gandhi was not against high-scale industrialization. So his idea was always community wealth. And we have adopted similar principle in our constitution. It's mentioned in our preamble, the word socialism. We have the idea of a welfare state. Then the principle of talisman, which means in case when you are a doubt, you look at the most poor person you have. You imagine the poorest person that you have come across. Then think of your decision. If that decision benefits that poor person, you can understand that that decision is good. So this is a principle that bureaucrats can follow, that any person in confusion can follow. So bureaucratic ethics always keeps the Gandhian talisman at very high reverence. So we'll bring that point here in this terms, contemporary relevance. Then dignity of labor. For Swachh Bharat Mission, Gandhi is the icon of that. So dignity of labor is something Gandhi always promoted. So we'll bring that, and women empowerment finally. Because it is through Gandhian movement that leaders like Sarojini Naidu had active participation in the national movement. So we'll bring that as well. So see the number of points that we have generated here. 3, 6 plus 4, 10 points. So for 10 marker, 10 points on different lines with proper examples. Now we'll conclude that by saying that most of these ideologies are represented in the DPS piece as a guiding light for policy making. Now with that, we can conclude that Gandhian principles are still relevant for India because it is part of our constitution. So that's how we'll conclude this. That's it. Thank you for listening.